I don't really get to think of like all the people that are watching what I'm doing, but just like getting the reactions from my family and things like that, and them seeing my logos as their own, that pushes me every single day. What's good, guys? It's Randy Polanco from Polancaps, and we're here with Remezcla Meets. My dad is a die-hard Yankees fan. He collects all World Series hats. That's probably where my love for hats came from. I grew up loving fashion, sneakers, listening to music. You see all your favorite celebrities on the cameras, on the videos with the chains and this and that, and that's just something that as a kid, I don't know, I loved it. Around 2020, that's like when fitteds and stuff started to come back. So I would buy hats and whatnot, but everyone had the same thing. Same Navy Yankees, same Royal Blue Yankees, same Black Yankee. And there was one day that I went to Michael's with a friend, and I see patches, I see crosses, I see roses, I see all these different things, and I'm like, nah, this is fire. I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna do this for myself. I'm tired of everybody wearing the same stuff. I go that day, I got home, put the patches on the hats, and I posted it, and everybody was going crazy. That day I made an Instagram, I got 100 followers in a day. I'm like, I'm not gonna lie, it was pretty quick. 2 months into making hats, I had Rick Ross in my hats. That was just me just hitting up people. Around that time, it was like Christmas, and Rick Ross posted a picture with his whole family going down the staircase. I went through every single person's Instagram, and I hit up every single person on the stairs. But I ended up getting a hit back from the first person that was on the MMG list, and it ended up being his road manager. Monday, I'm eating dinner with my parents, and then I just got a random notification. Rich Forever has tagged you in a story. It just was a picture like that on my hat with the tag on the bottom. My parents are like, what's going on? I melt in the seat. I'm like, Rick Ross. I probably got like 200 more followers that day. I was super hyped. That move is what brings me to my biggest move. There was a day where I go on Instagram and I check Doba's story and I see that he's shopping with El Alfa. I'm like, oh, nah, I need that. That's right there, that's at an arm's reach. And then Alfa is El Alfa. So I go and I hit up Doba's manager like, I need that. And he's like, yo te voy a mandar un dirección. I go, and he's like standing on the other side of the room. So boom, I get in front of El Alfa, I'm telling him the whole spiel. He's like, okay. Showing him all the hats, one by one. I had probably like 30 hats in the box. Just keeps picking out a whole bunch. Picks out like 15. Goes like that. Biggest stock I've ever seen in someone's pocket. Straight blues, no other color. Like that. He's like, ¿cuánto te debo? ¿Cuántos son? Son a 100, ¿cuánto es? And right there I had to make a very important decision. Do I charge him and make 1,000 and some change like nothing? Or do I not charge him in hopes of something? So right there I made the decision. I'm like, tú no me debes nada. Eso es tuyo. Yo lo que quiero trabajar contigo. After that day, he goes on tour to like California or something. His man's calling me, not him. And I answer the phone and it's him. Es ahora que yo estoy viendo la gorra y me gustan pila. Necesito 30 gorras. Todos los colores, rojo, azul, todo eso. Tú fluye. A mí me gusta tu trabajo. Vamos a hacer algo. From there, I already have 4 years making hats for him, and you can look at whichever video, and if he got a baseball hat on with patches with his name, with rhinestones or whatever, I make all of his hats. A rundown on some people I make stuff for. I got El Alfa, I got Chimbala, Ozuna, Capo, Farruko, Nicky Jam, Eladio, Carrion. A lot of your favorite artists, they wear my hats. You see my hats, you just really don't know where it comes from, but little by little, we making it out here. Pressure makes diamond is that exactly what I do. When it's last minute, I make it happen and it comes out perfect. When it comes to artists and stuff like that, a lot of things is last minute. Not everything is set in stone, so you don't really know. You gotta become a professional at the waiting game. If you don't have patience, don't go into dealing with artists, because that's like the #1 thing that you need. I try to do a lot of one-of-ones, so I try not to even repeat a lot of colorways. So if I have 3 pink hats, I'm gonna find 3 different patches to go to those 3 pink hats to make all of those completely different. The biggest part of my process is trying to make every single one unique in its own way and try not to repeat designs. So like that, when you buy a hat from me, you know that nobody's gonna have that. Being Dominican influences my work, honestly, because what I've learned from my parents is el joseo, trabajando duro, y siendo humilde. That is like the most important things when it comes to dealing with artists. Other Dominican artists, they know the joseo. They know what they gotta do because they come from nothing. All the artists and stuff that I go after is people that I generally fuck with. I don't just get an influencer just because they're an influencer. It has to make sense of what you're doing. Anything is possible. I'm not nobody crazy, I'm not no celebrity, anything like that. I make the hats in my living room of the house. Sometimes I make them here. I'm normal, I'm completely normal. I just wake up every day with a different type of hunger. My journey has not been easy. I have 5 years making hats, and it's not till year 5 that I'm really seeing results. Anyone could do it. I'm no one special. I'm just a kid just trying to grind. If I could do it, you could do it.